And here we are in game number 3 between Namshar and Nogard. This is a best of 3, so this will be the last game. The winner will move forward to the finals of the Go4sc2 Starcraft 2 Cup number 394. The loser will be eliminated. So let's introduce our players. Spawning in the top left hand corner of the map, we find a red Zerg player from Carnage Esports. It is Namshar. And his opponent on the other side of the map, it is going to be the teal Zerg player from Total Supremacy. It is going to be Nogard. Now, the comeback from Nogard in the last game was pretty amazing. The game was equal until he could take a good engagement at his third base that Namshar tried to engage. He was getting that third base so insanely late after Namshar was able to snipe it off. But he was able to come back, and he got the roach count high enough to overwhelm his opponent, and it snowballed from there on out. But so far these players have really not liked their early pulls or anything like that. They're playing very straight up, they respect each other. And it will be another hatchery first from Nogard. Now I would not be surprised to see that spawning pool come down first from Namshar once again. Apparently that is just the playstyle that he likes. I've seen him do that in all 3 of his games. And he also likes his speedling style. He really makes it work pretty well. It does not matter that his opponent has quite the lead in the roach count. He still managed to work it out pretty well and keep his opponent back at home. So still, Namshar will take his hatchery right after this. Just like Nogard will take his own spawning pool in the back of his base, even walling it off a little bit between the ledge and the mineral field right there. So very nice. Restricting the movement of Zerglings if they get a run by into your base can be very nice, and it can hardly work against you. But still a very standard setup to get this game rolling. So let's see, will it go to Roach versus Roach again? Because in that setup, Namshar, in the late game, he did take that advantage just by teching up faster than Nogard did. We saw that on Catalina in game number 1, where he was able to tech up to Infestors, use that gas bank that he had, and, well, pretty much win the game after those Infestors got good positions. And of course, he was able to move forward into Hive Tech and get the 3-3 upgrades, after which it really snowballed for Namshar. But only 2 Zerglings this time have been made by Namshar. Just going to go for the scout in game number 1, of course. I really like that actually, to see those 6 Zerglings being produced and trying to keep them out of the radar of his opponent. But on this map it is pretty much impossible, because the Overlord is going to have a very nice vision of that entrance towards the natural base. So 6 Zerglings are not going to make it out of that base anytime soon. Now still completely gasless from Nogard, but on the other side of the map we do see that the gas geyser has been taken a little bit back, and there's going to be Zergling speed on the map for Namshar once again, quite a bit faster. Now one might want to try and hit a timing with that, or you of course might want to try and deny his third base, or take the map control to take his own third base. Now the Zerglings of Nogard did spot this out, which means that there is going to be a need for a creep tumor right there, so you can go for a wall off in case there's going to be a speedling all-in. Speedling all-in is something that has become pretty popular in today's meta actually. If you see the latter games of high Grandmaster players, you do see a lot of speedling play, moving away from roaches, because, well, roach play is not the most exciting play, and of course, and you can really practice your reflexes with that roach play, with the Zergling play, of course. Very nice catch from Nogard right there, getting a free Overlord. Supply blocking Namshar for just a second, but it's going to limit his production quite a bit. Let's see if he wants to really go on the aggression. Double gas geyser has been taken inside the main base of Nogard. And what is he going to set this up with? Roach Warren already going to be on the way, completely forgoing that Baning Nest, but we do see that the Baning Nest is going to be on the map for Namshar, and he's getting the lair. Third base also going to be on the way, but are we going to see Mutas? No, so once again we will not see Mutalisk. Roach Warren is going to be on the way for Namshar. I really wanted to see Mutas in at least one of these games. We're going up to the full 3 games, and Mula versus Muta is going. It's not being played as much as a little while back, but still it can really catch your opponent off guard. And especially in the back of this mineral base. In the back of this main base is not going to be an overlord anytime soon. Maybe a zergling around by or something like that. But we'll see. Third base is going to be on the way for Nogard very soon once he pays attention to this drone. He has the minerals for it. But he does also, of course, see the move out from a few of those zerglings. And a lot of zerglings for Nogard have also been made. And of course, those roaches are moving across the map. Third base for Namshar, however, is already done. But let's see if he can hold on to that. The third base is not going to be contested if Nogard starts it right now. But he has a nice advantage going for him. And Nogard has sent those queens so very far forward. Wow, that must be his first 2 queens that he had. But the Zergling's already trying to get and pick off 1 or 2 of those roaches. More roaches on the way from Namshar. The Banelings are here to get rid of the Zerglings of Nogard, but the Zerglings are at the third base, and those Banelings are not going to get past those roaches of Nogard right there. Decent Banelings detonation, but still, he is with his back against the wall. Nogard has taken a very nice supply lead already. Is he just going to break Namshar right there? He's pulling the drones. He's getting some extra tanky power right there. Queens are helping out tremendously, but one of them is already getting very low on health right there. And, well, Namshar cannot really hold on too much longer. He needs more roaches to come through. He has 7 on the way, 8 more on the way, but will they be here on time? Those queens from Nogard have quite a bit of transfuse energy. Do use that energy, but the third base might just fall. Is he really gonna push this back? Looking at the roach count currently, it's 19 against 14 in favor of Nogard. The choke is working against Namshar a little bit. He's moving forward on top of the roach of Nogard. And of course Namshar has the advantage of getting the faster reinforcements. And it looks like his concave is slowly growing and that of Nogard is slowly dwindling. But there are going to be those Zerglings, and the Zerglings still going to help out quite a bit. But Namshar has taken a supply lead and Nogard cannot trade cost efficiently anymore. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike. We don't want to see any of that, of course. But it looks like there is going to be a transition out of this. The third base for Nogard has been started. The roaches are returning back home slowly but surely with a big detour. And most importantly, that third base for Namshar is still up and running. And Nogard really needed to do damage with that. He did kill off a few workers. Kill off 5 of them. But was that really enough? Looking at the current worker tab, we do see 7 workers advantage for Namshar. Now with the current drones in the production tab, he will equalize that. But still, Namshar has the bigger army. He's getting his roach speed, he's getting his missile attack. And the lair is only now on the way from Nogard. I don't believe that he did enough damage. The tech advance for Namshar is going to be humongous. The +2 attack upgrade can be started so much faster. And Namshar looks to be moving out. He has 8 more roach on the production tab. The Overlord, oh, that one is getting very low right now and it will get taken out. That is not something that Nogard can use with the amount of times that he gets supply blocked, even though I didn't see it in this game so far. But right now, 101 out of 102. He's starting 3 Overlords right now. So again, a little supply block going down right there. But Namshar is moving forward. He has 20 supply advantage, and that is pretty much all in army. Nogard has been droning up pretty hard behind this. Was it too much right there? That is going to be the question. These roach are trying to trade as well as possible, but there are reinforcement roach from Namshar coming. 9 more roach on the production tab for Nogard, but they have just started production, and there's going to be the GG. The roaches reinforcing from Nogard are not in time, and Namshar takes it advantage and takes the win and moves forward into the finals.